He is such a dick. So I was like, excuse me, Mr. Von Peppercorn, but just because I can't define metaphor doesn't mean I don't know what one is, you stupid buttwad.
You called Mr. Von Peppercorn a buttwad?
No, I just added to the story for dramatic effect. I begged and pleaded to God not to put me in his class, but no, I get the fag.
Do you really think Mr. Von Peppercorn's a fag?
Well, if he was straight, then I wouldn't be failing his class.
Totally.
The thing is, I think that God is punishing me for sleeping with fucking fat-ass Frida's boyfriend.
You slept with Craig Kabelski?
Yeah, I told you that right after it happened.
You did not.
I totally did.
Ew!
Shut up, I was drunk. Speaking of, is anyone looking?
No, sir.
Sweetie, you've got to stop calling me that. The thing is, I think I did it subconsciously because I fucking hate fucking fat-ass Frida.
I know, right?
She is such a heifer. I mean, anytime one of us has a real problem, she has to just barge her fat ass in there being like, oh my God, I'm just going to puke up my food everywhere.
It's so pathetic.
I know. And then if I have to hear her speak one more time about how Craig won't sleep with her until she loses weight, ugh, I'm going to stick my foot up her fucking ass. Like, if she's bulimic, why is she so fucking fat?
She told me the other day that she was on a diet, and I was thinking, like, what, you can't eat anything larger than your head? Survey says, you're fat! Take your finger out of your throat and drag your ass to Lane Bryant.
Speaking of her fashion sense, what's with that shirt that she's always wearing that says WWJD? I mean, what does it mean? Who wants jelly donuts?
I think it's what would Jesus do.
Ugh, you certainly wouldn't wear that ugly-ass shirt with fucking spandex pants. I mean, ew, spandex? Who wears spandex?
Someone needs to explain camel toe to her.
Totally. Her body is so gross. It's like, ugh, I'm not just the president of the itty-bitty-titty committee, I'm also a client. Ugh, what would Jesus do?
He wouldn't let Daryl Farmer finger him under the bleachers during a pep rally, that's for damn sure.
Totally. Now, what should we drink to?
How about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness?
You know, Marcy, sometimes you're really bland.
Screw you, I am not.
Well, of all the things in the world to toast to, you pick the lamest one.
Okay, fine. Here's to tater tots.
I guess that's slightly less exciting.
I'm buzzed.
Me too. The Spork is such a great invention. Like, who came up with it?
The Spork was invented in the 1940s. After the war, when the U.S. Army occupied Japan, General MacArthur decreed that the use of chopsticks was uncivilized, and that the conquered should use forks and spoons like, quote, the civilized world. But, fearing that the Japanese might rise up, revolt, and retake their country with their forks, he and the U.S. Army invented the much less dangerous spork, which was then introduced into the public schools. But really, all a spork is a plastic descendant of the reusable spoon.
How do you know all that?
Can you keep a secret?
Can Frida eat a moon pie in only 2 bites?
No, seriously. I'm the smartest person in the world.
Yeah, she's the skinniest.
No, it's true. I was part of this government experiment in elementary school. It was a drug that made kids, like, super geniuses, able to retain everything they learned. But the drug had a side effect. Acne.
Shut up, bitch. You know what's sensitive about that. Girl, I'm not sorry. Drag your ass to the damn dermatologist.
Can I finish my story? So anyway, this miracle super genius drug, it fucks with all the kids' hormones and turns everybody into, like, horny children. So there are all these third graders running around humping everything.
Oh my God, that's so weird. You were really smart when you were younger. And really horny.
Got you! You're so fucking gullible.
You're a snatch!
You won't believe anything.
I'm depressed.
Hey! What's up, sluts?
You wish.
What's up?
Nothing.
Sorry we couldn't make it to your dog's funeral.
That's okay.
Don't you think it's kind of weird having a funeral for a dog?
Yes, whatever.
He's in a better place.
You want a drink?
No, thanks. Oh shit, you girls are wasted.
What do you mean by a better place?
I don't know, like doggy heaven or something?
Do you really believe that?
Hell no, not a chance.
I was just saying that to be polite.
You don't believe in heaven?
Well, yeah, for people, but for dogs? I don't think so.
What happens to them?
Maggot
Food.
food.
I love you!
Sorry, but that's what we think.
Dogs are gross.
If there are dogs in heaven, I'm going to hell.
You're probably going there anyway, bitch. Yay, we can carpool.
See you guys.
So, Matt, are you coming to Marcy's party on Sunday?
I don't know. I've got to check my calendar.
You don't even know how to read.
Very funny, Tricia.
That's okay, I like them dumb.
You should bring CB with you.
CB said he'd only go if you'd give him head and let him come on your tits.
Oh, you are such a pig. What? I didn't say it.
Oh man, you can't touch my food like that.
Why not?
Oh my god, don't chew with your mouth open. That's disgusting. Look, there are germs all over your hand. And when you touch someone else's food, you contaminate that person's food. When you chew with your mouth open, little pieces of washed food in turn mix with your saliva, fly out of your mouth and onto other people's plates. It's disgusting, and now I can't eat this.
Oh my god, what is his problem? That used to be the kid who used to wallow in filth. A virtual cloud just followed him everywhere he went, and now he's some sort of germaphobe? I mean, and what's with the nickname thing? Like, who cares?
He does.
I'm so gonna have sex with him at your party.
Do you think CB will come?
On your tits, apparently.
We should revolt. We should rise up with our sporks in hand and protest against fucking fat ass fucking Rita and Mr.